Let's go. Here we go. Step up. Cool. Let's go. Start off by chip washing the arch quick. Let's give it a spray down. Let's get this spray down. Oh, will do. Spray some acid in this wheel a bit more. Nice. That acid that went on there. That's what it's like. Get these hubs clean. Oh yeah. Hubs clean up lovely. It's a bit strong. So we're just doing we're doing a deep clean, but more of like an exfoliation of the paint. So I'm doing the calipers, the wheels, even the arch is a rough clean, but where they clean the wheels, but the wheels bed up with brake dust. So I'm just removing all of that, all of it around these hubs, giving it a proper good clean up because it's about 1.5 years old now. So I usually say around that time it's worth us taking the wheels off, cleaning them properly. What else do I need? Scrub that down. Do these bell housings, they look a bit neater. Spray stuff on here. That old wheel mitt for here. That's clean. Spray this back disc down. Let's get all that brake dust off. So we're not bothered about the arches being like perfectly deep cleaned. That's not the idea. It's just making sure the wheels are mint. Let me show you how we're doing the wheels. Got them on this stand here. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Is that a good spot to see it? Yeah. I'll start on the outside first. so I can show you guys. Oh, it's good to move. But we want to spray on that car. Take that off. Put it here. And move the camera around. Do it like this. All right. Yes. Cool. So I've sprayed it. I'll let the wheel sit with a bit of acid for now. And we'll respray it. Inside this lip is where it gets built up. How bad is it? It's quite bad. A bit of vegetation. It should remove most of it. The inside of the barrel is actually really good. It's not got much on that. The back of the wheels are quick, clean. We're not going perfect on these. They're not getting coated or anything. That's the, so we've done. So basically, if I'll jet wash it off again and show you the built-up brake dust we're on about. I'll flip the wheel around. See if you can see it to show you what we're removing. So it's here, you can see it. This is the built-up brake dust that we're going to be removing. So we need to let it sit. Oops, unplugged it. Need that in there. Make sure the phone's charging. Cool. So, acid has it. Really good for removing that. People say it's bad for boards, but it's perfectly fine when used correctly. How can I clean up the tires? Now, I'm gonna. I need to sneeze. Bless me. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit while I clean the face. So these wheels we want to do a proper good clean around once a year, once every year and a half. To be fair, it would be more a year. This car is like 6,000-7,000 miles a year, so it doesn't get built up that much. And they do clean it themselves. Obviously, they're nowhere near as good as obviously me cleaning it, so things do get missed. But that's why we're now taking them off, proper deep clean. Then they're easier to keep on top of from there. Let's do the tyres. That's my tyre brush. Cool. See how these are going. Still built up there a lot. Need to make sure we get it out of this horrible little indent that BMW wheels seem to have. Already on it. All right. Tell him. Huh? Check. This? Oh, no, I didn't actually. No, this is not mine. Maybe because I got a key with it. Yeah. Don't do it on that one. You do it on that one? The Range Rover. Oh. Oh, yeah, the X5 has it, yeah. Yeah, pretty. No, I don't know actually. I haven't checked it. I thought I did. Hello, Mitchell. Coley. I have no idea what that is. Coley. But we're going to respray this. Let's get this like this. Get rid of this water puddle. We don't want that. Spray more acid down these wheels. What time? When you up? Friday. You leaving? We have to let this sit for a while because the front's quite built up. And then afterwards, I'll use a fallout remover, and that'll help remove everything, every little bits. We also want to do inside these annoying. I think this is for the wheel alignment. These holes. Yeah. Get in there. We slowly get in there. No, don't have it. Must be a Range Rover thing that comes standard on them. Oh, no. Coleodon Co-Steve. Got a phone call. Let's ignore that. It's an O2 number. Let me answer that quick, actually. Hello? Oh, call ended. That was good. I don't know if you're speaking another language, but oh, actually, it might say it on what it's translated to. Oh, here we go. Voice code. About Leo Dan, what about Steve? I have no idea what you mean. Mate, that does not make any sense to me, buddy. I'm sorry. Right, let's get on the inside. Get right behind these wheels. Start agitating it. It's nearly done now. I can put it back on. Move on to the. I'm going to do the rear. The rear is going to be nowhere near as bad as this because the rears don't take as much braking, so they won't be nowhere near as built up. Good still. That's it. Use my finger to just agitate the rest of it. Get into the nooks and crannies. There you go. It's really coming off now. Respray it with some acid on there. Let that sit. We've done the tyres. I'm not going to bother cleaning all this. It's not that kind of job. Inside here, let's just use our ultra soft one to get in all the way in there. Oh, the acid sits on there. Probably get into these little bits in here. Just make sure I've got it all. It's not, there's no built up stuff all on the front face, which is nice. It's just on the inside of here. What I will spray it down with is a spray sealant. I can guarantee you I've done all this, put it on the car, bring the car inside, it'll dry and there'll be a bit of mist. Every time. Guaranteed. Always like that. No idea why. There's always a bit that you miss. More agitation with my finger just to get in here. Then I can spray it down with fallout remover. Let it sit. Why let that sit? I'm going to mix up some spray sealant. Ready to spray. Cool. Let that drain. Now we'll get a fallout remover. This is going to make the stuff turn. If there's any bits still left, they'll turn purple. It'll react with it. Spray the whole wheel down. Cool. I will go back to these bell housings now. Where's my spray? It's here. Spray this on the bell house. Bring that back up. Um, all the caliper actually is nice and cleaned. I'm going to let that sit. Now I'll bring the camera up. Now I'm going to go get my spray sealant to give a wheel. May only last a week or two, but we might as well do it. Where is it? I can find it. Not there. Not there. I need to fill the bottle up. I know that. Got so many bottles here. Is that it? Not that. Not that. That's the tar glue. Don't have bottle. Is it over there? If not, I'll just nick this bowl. Reuse this bowl. And water in this one. Let's put some. If anyone hasn't used it, but we've got Auto Smart ceramics. It's 50 quid for this whole lot, but it will last you so long, it's ridiculous. And price to performance. So if you're keeping on top of your car once every 2-3 weeks, for the amount this stuff costs is unmatched for how good it is. For what like you've got other stuff out there, this stuff is it's amazing for the price. I've used Koch Chemies, that wax spray. That's really cheap, but ain't nowhere near as good as this stuff. Only thing I will say with this stuff, I would probably do like a panel by panel. You can put it in the snow fun, Lance, but it will leave it a bit streaky. Same with any other strong spray wax sealant. Spray wax, same difference. I would recommend making sure that you take it off straight away because it's not something that needs to sit. Let me just read what chat said. Islamic Tambarian custom in the Netherlands has been around forever. I have no idea what this geezer is going on about. I ain't got a clue. I don't know why. We're chatting about that. We'll agitate this one last time around his wheels. Now we're good to spray the wheel down. We put our sealant on it. I didn't put the camera down to actually what I'm doing. Let me lower it. So you'll see the wheel when we're first spraying it. Doesn't bead up or anything. Cool. So see the wheel's quite flat. Obviously there's no beading whatsoever. Once you spray a bit of this, once we pass that through. Just like that. Take it straight away. Look at that beading now. We need to spray the inside barrel a bit better. That is it. We have one deep clean wheel now. Let me show you inside the barrel what we used to. So we used to have a lot of built up brake dust, and as you can see, it's all gone. And the wheel is beading now, like it has been ceramic coated. It'll only work on wheels. You'd be lucky if it lasts a couple of weeks, but that's what we're going for. Now I just need to jet wash down this arch and caliper, and we can refit the wheel. What is all this on here? It's coming up nice now, this bell housing. Clean it. Do fallout remover on that housing now, actually. On the wheel disc. Just clean the disc up a little bit. These are going to go rough soon as well. Dry the car. Got the house this time once you dry. I'm not worried about the disc being clean. Cool. Let's now put back the wheel. I'll torque. What I will do is I'll torque the wheels up as I go. Last thing you want to do is forget that you've done that. We've got our nice deep clean wheel. We can put back on the car. Do this very sketchy, very carefully. Cool. Put the first one in. Yeah, the first one is we don't cross thread anything. Might have to put this up a little bit. There we go. We want to go the opposite each one, especially when we tighten them as well. Cool. Next one in. I'm just getting them started, so we definitely don't cross thread them with our machine. Put our gun on. I'm going to turn the torque down to number 2, so we don't want them tightened. I'll do that once it's down on the ground. All the way. Now I'm going to get my torque wrench out, which is already set up, which it should be. And we just torque the wheels up. One thing that we don't do is I'm not going to torque the locking wheel nut all the way. That just needs to be snug. Tight, but not as tight as the rest of the bolts. Start by doing it evenly. And we're good. There you go. Click. Click. And then this will just be quite tight, but it's not, we're not torquing that up. Check. Cool. Now we're all done. Right, move on to the back. The back is going to be, if you want your rotors to look nice, just buy new ones. yeah, man, let's just buy new rotors every 6 months. You can just clean them. Yeah, look at that now. If you want your car to look new, you might as well just buy a new car. I might jack it all the way. I need to undo the locking wheel nut. Take a 12-inch from in there. Let's try and find another 6. There we go. Yeah. The locking wheel nut undone. Now we can get our gun, rip that out, put it on the side, and jack the car up fully. Cool. Now we can whip the wheel off. There we go. And we're out. And bring over the wheel stand. I'll spray the wheel down with some acid, let it sit. Stand over to put the wheel on. Put that on here for now. Cool. Just get all the stuff over. Just gonna spray down the wheel quick, let that sit while we deep already deep clean, but we'll clean the arch. Oh, I'm gonna get out of breath. Put the jacket off, don't need that. Now let's give that a clean. Let's put the camera back over. Give this a clean. We're going to use here our dirt blaster on this arch. It's like a fabric. I think it's a plastic fabric. That's what I call it. It's like a fabric arch liner on there. The best way is these dirt blasters. Let me set up the camera so you can see it a bit better. So one thing you do not want to do is touch the paintwork with these. They will rip the paintwork. Not always. If you've got an older car, you can rip the paintwork to shreds. So we try and avoid hitting the sides. And I'll just use my normal knots for that. Done. Now we'll respray this, and that's it. Let's spray this up. And we'll move over to the wheel. This side. Cool. Can you see a little bit of that? That's good. Now this shouldn't have nowhere near as much. Nah, there isn't nowhere near as much built up because it's a rear. So nowhere near as much. The reason why we always jet wash the wheel first is because there's a lot of debris and loose dirt on it, and we don't want to basically get our wash stuff. So, for instance, my it here, start rubbing it into the paintwork. You want to try and avoid the scratch as good as you can. Yeah, this is, I only need to do one acid and that's it. This is already really clean. It's just the front step built up. What I will go do now is, because it's not going to take me long, I'm going to walk over to this front one and let it sit with some acid for a while. So that can sit in there and remove the dirt while we're waiting. Because that's what acid is mostly great for. It's just letting it sit, do its thing. If you want to spray it, let it do what it's got to do. If you spray it and then instantly agitate it, it doesn't work as well. Now, that is this rear done already. Let's swap the wheel around and do the front. Luckily, these wheels aren't heavy. And Range Rover wheels are a nightmare. Cool. Right, front down. What do we need now? We need now, we're going to do the face. So we use like half mix, what it's called. We get our super soft brush. And then we just go around again in case there's any little nooks and crannies that we missed, which is pretty common. Don't forget to get in these little holes here. These are a nightmare. And that is it. Spray it down. Oh, I need to agitate the tyre. Yeah. And once you've done that, that's half the wheel done. We're ready to put it back on. So I'll clean the caliper actually. Oh, one thing that I have forgotten to do, I did forget, but what we're doing now is our fallout remover. We're going to spray that on, and that will get any bits that we haven't removed with the acid. I'll do the light work. And we'll let that sit whilst we go back to the caliper. And we'll clean the caliper. So I'm going to get my harder bristle brush on here. We've got alkaline cleaner. I did acid on the front, we shouldn't need an acid on the rear on this. It's not that hard. It's not built up bad. It's not built bad up at all. I will get some tar and glue actually. Why the wheels off? Just do that bit there. And use. Have I got a crummy cloth? Yeah. I need to fill my tar and glue back up. So this side's nearly done now. We're ready to pop the wheel back on. Move on to the other side. The other side has acid already sitting on the driver's side of the wheel. I didn't do it at the start because the acid will be sitting too long and it will dry and can cause damage. So I did it when I was halfway through the rear wheel. Because I know by the time I go, they'll be fine. If it was really sunny, if it was hot, it'd be a different story. But it's not that hot today. That's fine. Cool. Got, now this is our tar and glue. Spray it down. This will get rid of the little black dots. This we have to agitate with a cloth. I didn't do this to the front side, so I'll do that when I do the tar and glue on the outside. With dirt there. Reapply that. I'm not bothering deep cleaning all of this because it's not needed. I mean I could, but it would be a waste and there's no point because you don't need to charge the customer for things that can be irrelevant to them. Some customers will do it, they want it, completely fine. So this is a daily driver. We'll just remove all that tile in there. Put that aside. Give the caliper a jet down. Give it some fallout. Clean up the disc a little bit. Now we'll jet wash this down. Put some spray sealant on it. And this is ready to go on. Now let's get our spray sealant. Spray that on. Literally, as soon as you spray it on, take it off. Doesn't need to sit. And that is it. It's going to last a couple of weeks. It says it lasts longer. Never believe what the bottle says. They always overestimate. Let's go back to the disc. Just agitate this one more time. And we are done here. Cool. Nice red calipers again. And we'll put the wheel back on. Right there. Put that in hand tight. I'll hold the wheel and I'll just start all the others. We don't cross thread them. Cool. Put it on torque set 2, so it's not powerful. You don't want to do that. You don't want to use a torque wrench. You don't want to use an impact gun on locking walnuts. That is one way to wreck them. Right, that's done. Now we're going to torque it up. Make sure the bolts are all torque safe. We're not going to torque up the locking wheel nut. Just do it till it's really tight. Well, not really tight, but tight enough, and then chop them all. Cool. I'm trying to figure out how I get this locking wheel nut out. There we go. And we're done. Let's show you that wheel. You can see how good it actually looks. How clean it is and fresh. Get that in there. I mean, this is a rear one, so it's going to be cleaner. But what acid are you using on calipers and wheels? I use AutoSmart Treble X. It's a strong acid. It's great. Just use it with caution, because otherwise you can wreck a wheel with acid, but you also can't clean wheels as well with them. I mean, without it, so they're very needed, but you don't use it on a daily. This isn't a product that you daily run on a car. So on my personal car, I use it every 3-4 months. I thought that remover is great. It will help remove stuff, but if it's too baked in, nope, it's not strong enough. You will use so much product, it's so expensive. Just get everything around this side now. Bring the jack. Bring the jack, put it underneath the car. Stick it inside. And that is on there nicely. Bring round the bolt. What's it called? The bars can't do it. What's it called? Whoever it is, this bar. I think on a breaker bar. I think. Start with this. Start with the locker wheel nut first. Get that out and done out of the way with. Nice. I'm going to jack it up and do it all over again. Tighten that up. That is the last one. Now we want to pull this out straight. The reason why I did jack it up loads is these dishes are very easily going to hit the wheel and scratch it. And that is not what we want. Spray this real quick while I'm here. Let that soak. Spray down caliper. It is dirty. I'm just using the wheel cleaner on the arch as well. I forgot something. Oh. If there's anything you want to know, any questions you want to ask, feel free. I'm happy to tell you everything that I know. Not that I know a lot, but yeah. Just throw it down again, and then we'll start agitating. Start agitating it now. Are you ready? How's it going? I love it when calipers are clean. Where the wheels sit quite close to this, it's always, obviously when you're cleaning it without wheels, more difficult to get the caliper proper clean because they're quite small wheels. Let's spray some tire glue on this arch. I forgot to do it on the other side in the front. Then we can move on to cleaning the wheel. It is an auto, yes. I don't make these in a manual. They're all automatic. And it's also four-wheel drive as well. I can't move it. Nice. Cool. Leave it on to set for good measure. Get. So I don't want to. So I don't want. Use the rude, but that's my car. That's not. Hank. Sorry, Hank, but it's not. And you was rude. I'm joking, you wasn't really. Joking. Let's give that a bit better of a clean all around here. Just a bit. Not thread calipers. Cool. Now we can move on to the sun's come out, which is a bit annoying. Let's move on to the wheel. It's partly in the sun, so I kind of need to be careful. Let's move these out of the way. Got a lot of acid left on there. Acid, built up brake dust. So we're going to get our acid and then spray it on. And then let that sit. Doesn't really do much if it doesn't sit. Let's get some stuff to agitate it when we're ready. Oh, what I will do on here is just spray the brake discs and pull out and caliper. Oh, that's it. Cool. Put that there. Now, this is what takes a while to remove. It's the BMW have this awful lip. It just gets built up there where it is pretty impossible to clean it with the tyres on because the caliper's so big. Oh, yeah. Good washing it here. Give the back of the wheel a light clean up. Not going crazy. How much we got there? Still got quite a bit built up there. Use my fingers now. That's really good at removing it. You can hear it. That is all the brake dust still on that wheel. Let that sit. Oh, this stuff is so powerful. It's this stuff that we want off because it will just keep getting built up and getting worse and worse. It's not here, actually. Here it's all gone, but more here. So while that sits, I'm going to flip the wheel and do the face. Do the face of the wheel. We'll use this one. Face of the wheel, good clean up. What's nice is these aren't even curbed. Brand new wheels, so they're going to come up lovely. Get around them little bolt holes. Now we get our super soft one. And we use it just to get anything that's missed. I guarantee I'll get it inside and I still would have missed the spot. Now I want to do these alignment holes, I'm going to say. So when you look at your car aligned. Cool. Swing it back round and then do the last little bits to here. Yeah, they go in now. pretty much done now. What's that? We need that. Over. Now we're going to use a full arrow remover and let that soak. Chuck that on. Let this soak. Now we'll react with anything. Let's go back onto the disc itself. This is all how Hank, you're drunk again. Hank's drunk. This is awesome. Thanks, dude. I'm trying to make it as enjoyable as possible, but I feel like cleaning a car can only be so enjoyable. So I'm trying to talk as much as I can and let you know what I'm doing. If you really want to do your own car, you know how. Well, you probably already know, but I mean, if there's any tips I can give you along the way, you might have thought, oh, I don't do that. Oh, I didn't know that. Trying to do a live a day and be as much interesting as possible. See, now, like that mint, I've got a lovely clean caliper now. So let's move on to the wheel. We should see it reacting now. It's a bit purple. So we're going to give it one last agitation. We'll put it back on the car. That will be ready now. Get up right in there. These wheels are now mint again. See, it's a 74 plate car. So in September, it's 2 years old. And when they bought this car, they never cleaned their car themselves. And I said, look, if you're going to buy this car, you've got to look after it yourself. So I sold them a load of kit, told them how to do it. They wash it themselves. This one's been ceramic coated with a lifetime coating. So it's a lot easier to clean. And once I've done my cleanup, because obviously you can't expect the inside of the wheels to be perfect. It's going to build up. It's impossible for it not to. So once this is done, this car is going to look brand new again because it hasn't got nowhere near as many swirls as it would have if it went to the Bozos down the road. The problem is it's easy going down there. It's cheap, but you pay the price. I do need to do this tyre actually. You pay the price in the damage it puts in your paintwork. I mean, you wonder why your car doesn't look new a year down the line. That's the reason. It's incorrect washing. So yeah, you have to take more time, but it's like anything. If you look after it, it lasts longer and it looks newer, it looks nicer. Just these do the things. Alright, so cool. And you spray it down. Now, if we spray that down, we're going to get our, where is it? The spray wax, spray seeded, spray coating, whatever you want to call it, to give a couple of weeks protection. Oh, my earbuds fell out. Yeah, a couple of weeks protection on this. As soon as you apply this on, you want to take it off. You don't want to let it sit. Just take it through. Done. Now we're going to move it back onto the wheel. Here, so we've got where it's nice and tidy, nice and clean. Put the wheel back on. Ugh. Be careful. Let me put this up. There we go. Now I could have cleaned the outside of the car, put it on my ramp, and then taken the wheels off, but I can't give the arches a jet down if I do that. I did want to give the arches a bit of a jet hose, so I do it this way. It's a little bit longer, but I know like this is done. Move on to the next bit. Let's just start all these wheel bolts off. Now, lower the torque setting on our impact gun. And buzz the nuts up. Lower the car. And that's a pretty simple thing, but right, car's lowered. Now we can get our impact torque wrench, torque them up. I do one by one. Torque all the wheels up one by one rather than last. And I know I haven't missed any. And we go to a click. Again, we're not going to torque this locking wheel nut up. Let's just check all these bolts first. Cool. That's that job. Now we can do the bodywork. I'm going to start with a neutral, pH neutral snow foam. As I do know it got washed a couple of weeks ago. Let's just get my snow foam ready. Pour some in the bottle while I'm here. Then we'll do our contact wash, decontamination. Then last, I will do an acid wash. It's not an acid like the acid on the wheels. It's just slightly acidic, and that will help unclog the ceramic coating that's on it. There's a lot of times over the winters and stuff, the salt blocks it. So about now is the perfect time to do good wash on the car, removing everything. Let me set it up. I need to move all my crap out of the way as well. Put some stuff away. We're done with most of that there. Let's move put the camera this side, because people might pull on in the car. I don't want them to hit the camera. This wheel stand, I'll put a shed over here. Once it's done, I'll put that in the shed. The jack I can take back inside. We don't need that anymore. It's the loudest thing ever. We don't need the wheel bucket anymore, or the wheel cleaning stuff. Tire and glue we need. I'll get a new clip, but I'll chuck that away because that touched the floor. You can go in the bin pile. Don't need a dirt blaster anymore. Or I'll talk impact gun. Put this up on the side. Cool. Now, start smooth climbing the car down. Let's go. Oh, oh no. I just pulled that away. I'm not even done. I've got one wheel left to do. I totally forgot. I thought I'd done them all. I proper thought I'd finished. What a killer. Okay, well, let's get the jack back. I don't know why I thought I was done. One wheel left. Yeah. Proper thought I was done then with all the wheels. I looked at it and was like, oh my god, that's disgusting. So realistic. One more wheel. You guys. It's not a free wheel up, so I've got to do it. But it's a back wheel, so it won't take long. It won't be built up that much. I really forgot that. I thought I was done. Never use a torque gun on a locking wheel nut, unless you want to break it. Turn power up. Battery's dying. Let's go change the battery. Didn't take long for that to die. The Ugga Dugga is dead. I think I've got one on charge. Yeah, I've got a little one on charge. That'll be perfect. It's getting hot now. Got thermal waterproof bottoms on. I had a body warmer on. Now the sun's out. It's starting to get a bit nicer in England. Here we go. Ugga Dugga is back. Put that on the wheel stand. Get my wheel bucket back up. Put that over there. I need my spray wax actually. I need that next. Oh, I'll tell you what I do need. The dirt blaster on this rear wheel. Is it the fabric? Like a fabric lined. Yeah, it's not plastic. First thing to do is to put some acid on the rear wheel and let that sit. While I do what I gotta do. Carell. How's it going? Welcome to me cleaning a car. Oh, my phone is getting covered in water. That will do. Now we'll spray this bit here because this is paintwork. We don't want to use the dirt bath on that. Let's respray this and then we'll start agitating it. Luckily, it's not all built up on these calipers. It's an alkaline cleaner, it's completely fine. For that, like new. Oh, let me get in the back here a bit more. Not that you're ever going to see it on if I'm honest, but just in case. Now we'll put some fallout on it and let that sit. Some tar and glue on this arch. Now let's move the camera around to the wheel and we'll do the wheel. Yeah, that'll do. Try not to get in the way. What's he doing? Oh, I've got an Amazon delivery. I don't remember ordering anything off Amazon. Oh, I did. Oh, lovely. Let's get some. And clean the backs of the wheels lightly. I'm not going for a massive deep clean. I'm not ceramic coating them. Ooh, that's the back of the wheel doing. Flip it round. Showing off my arse to everyone. Let's do base. Where's my attachment? This one. We should move that brake bar. It doesn't have to be getting wet like that. I'll move the camera a little bit better. Around a bit more. You can see what I'm doing, is it now? This is the wheel that I thought I'd finished and all, and didn't. So I packed everything away. ultra soft brush. Make sure I got everywhere. Nut holes. Use nuts. And then all here is clean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, need to clean the tyre. Got a lot of mood on it. Now fallout remover on the wheel. We let that sit. Fallout remover on here. Which I forgot to do when I moved on to the wheel. Right, another cloth. Hopefully I don't drop this one. This one. Get all the little black dots off of here. It's just tar build up. You do see it melt, like a brown, and they melt out. You still have to agitate them. Lovely. Brush. Where's my brush gone? Tell me it's sunk. Good. Done. Look how nice that is. Damn. Hey David, Gregory, how's it going? Let's put the wheel back on. Oh no, I've got to spray the wheel down. Spray the wheel down first. And then put some spray sealant on it. You can spray it like this. Inject down. Cool. Now we can put it on the car. Now this is the long bit done now. It shouldn't be a paint bug. This little video is long, and inside ain't even bad. German cars are the bomb. Yes, they are. I like German cars, especially BMW. They're my favourite. I'm a lover of all cars, to be fair, except French cars. Their ones are not so fun. No offence if you've got a French car. Just not my personal preference. But one thing I will say, the new, I think it's new. It's like 22 plate Megane RS. When I see it on the road, it does look good. The rear end of that. Ooh. All right, let's do these up. Lower the torque down. Cool. Right, let's get my impact wrench. Impact, torque wrench. Now we're going to lower the car down. Ooh. I think you need a brush. I have a brush. Every one of them every year. I don't know what you mean by every one of them every year. You get a new one every year. What do you mean I need a brush? By the way. Dropped my AirPod. No. Oh, that's in water. I hope that still works. Falling out my ear. Start with this one. Nope, wrong way. Why has it gone that way? Thought I was right when I did it this way. And now we hear a click. I'm not going to torque up the lock and wheel nut. We just want to do that tight. They don't need to be done as tight. Cool. Put everything away now because I am actually done with the wheels this time. We'll really check the car down completely. Oh, it is already. Hi, jar. I'm guessing that means yes. Yes. Yeah. What'd you get? What German car? Are you a BM lover? Or what? Tidying up all the stuff now. All the stuff I don't need. It gets a bit clad. Oh, AC Schnitzer. Is that it? Is that what it is? No AC Schnitzer. I don't know what you mean by that, buddy. Right, let's start snowstorming this car down. And set up the camera. Put the Canon on. Oh, look, that's it. Got our bucket ready, already filled. With our foam. That's all on there. That's sitting, doing its thing. Pluto PL. Let me have a look what that means. Don't know what Pluto PL means. Sorry, mate. Fresh. Bonnet was a bit flat. Well, the bonnet's a bit flat. Thought the bonnet would be because it sits around a lot. Camera this way. So you can see what's going on. There's someone at my front door. Probably Amazon. Oh, yeah. I'm getting wet. There we go. Just wash that off. Now we can go with the contact stage and start washing. Oh, we've got our bucket. Start off with the roof. Oh, this isn't a tall car, so luckily I don't have to get any steps out or anything. And the top I rub down. Now, most people use 2 buckets, which is a complete waste. What you want to do is have your wash mitt and jet it off like that. Much better than any 2 bucket method you're ever going to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to revive this bonnet. It's got is perfect. Let's go around the other side. Do this thing on the other side. We always want to start top to bottom. Do the bottom last. I want to car always last. Okay. You see the grooves there? Not really. What all-purpose cleaner do you use for the lower parts of the car for washing? Um, if I'm not doing, this was just a maintenance, so it's just a pH neutral snow foam. You can use GA1 from Spa, but it's a bit harsh. I use a citrus pre-wash, so Garage Therapy, can't think what it's called. I use that, or Infinity Wax citrus pre-wash, but the Infinity Wax one is pretty weak. It's not that strong. So it depends on the job. I don't do many like maintenance washes. They're mostly like full bullets where the cars are usually a bit more messed up, for instance. So I use an acidic snow foam and I go over the whole car with that. Can't think what the Garage Therapy one's called. I get my mate to get it for me because he lives near them. So I never really know the name. But it's a Garage Therapy one and it's really good. Because the pH neutral snow foam's great, but if you've left your car 3 months, a pH neutral snow foam isn't going to do anything. You need something a bit of that. Starnagos is good. Frost, that's really powerful. That's good stuff. But with this being ceramic coated, I want to try and avoid stuff like that. But if you've left it 3-4 months, you're going to be better off using that as opposed to a pH neutral snow foam. I use all purpose cleaner on cars for the door shuts, sometimes the plastics, um, sometimes the fabrics, depending on how bad it is, etc. Right, that's the front bumper done. I'll go around with a really soft brush afterwards. Let's do the side of the car. we've got a lot of tire glue, um, fallout on here that we need to remove. So we're going to give this a good chemical decontamination. Try and remove as much as we can without using the clay bar. We don't want to mar the paintwork with a clay bar. It's actually in really good shape, the paint. And the bottom of the doors and stuff are really beading really well still. Bring it around to the rear. What bucket looks like iron remover was in it too? No, no iron remover in it. It's just normal water and soap. You can buy Geondu soap called Restart that has iron remover in it, but to be honest, just use dedicated iron remover. It's so weak, it doesn't really do much. I didn't do this part. BMW, yes, cabins, BMW. How's it going, Joanne? Joanne? Love a BMW. The rear end nearly done. All we've got is just one side of the car left. So the contact wash. Sorry, I meant when you cleaned the wheels, had a brush of brushes in the, it didn't look like regular soap. It clean brake did so clean. So it was regular soap. Um, I had sprayed fallout remover on the wheels, on the discs beforehand. That might be why. But in the bucket, I did just use, in my wheel bucket as well, it is just a soapy bucket. It wasn't no fallout remover in it or anything. And I used the fallout remover once I'd used my other chemicals. So, for instance, obviously my alkaline or my acid. Otherwise, if you use fallout remover first, you just waste a lot of money on products. When other products are better for that situation and way cheaper. Cool. Through this door. Close to the car. The one thing you want to make sure, because most of the swirls happen, believe it or not, is in the drying stage, because it's when you miss a bit in this stage. That's when, because then once you miss a bit, when you dry it, you just drag it across. So that's why this stage is a very important stage to make sure you've got off all the dirt. So that's why down the bottoms here, I'm double doing it to make sure I haven't missed anything. Because as well, I'm going to be using a tire and glue on this car, and I have to use a cloth to wipe it. So if I miss a bit, that cloth's going to wipe the dirt with it, cause swirling. Well, I say swirling, it'll be scratches, going to be left to right, but it's the same thing. Cool. Now let's jet wash the car off, do a tire and glue. I got it, thanks. What model is that? It's an x135i. So it's the 300 brake. It's like they don't make these in a full fat M. So the M35i, you get the 4 exhausts and the M mirrors. And you get a spoiler, a little bit sportier spoiler. Right, cool. Now we're going to tire and glue the car. What I usually do, the car's not been detailed before, I will squeegee the bottom parts of the car, but I'm not going to, because the tire and glue doesn't react with the water. But I'm not going to bother with that on this. I'm just going to go straight on with the tire and glue. I'll use a bit more product, but it will be a bit safer. I always do tire and glue first, and then fallout. Let me bring the camera around so you can see doing the tire and glue steps. Yeah, it's basically from, I say handles down usually, but around here down where we want to spray it. And I'm just going to run around the car so you can sit while I do that side. It doesn't sit too much because it does dry quite quick. Spray our cloth and then we'll just left to right. This first round won't be that good because it's got the water there. So now, after you do it again, you'll see them melt off or like melt a bit. try and find one melting so I can show you what it looks like. There's a little one there. Yeah, you can't see it. You lower it down. So see that there, slightly melting. That's what you want with that's what you want the tire and glue to do. And we have to just agitate it to remove the rest of it. Unfortunately, this is a contact, where the tire glue the fallout remover is a non-contact. You just spray that on and leave it. You forget to just put in here, so I need to do that last. So this is one of the stages of what we call a chemical decontamination. I can feel along this here, it's really built up with fallout. That's that. Let's go around to the rear arch. They build up here as well on this bottom bit. That's good. It's not that bad, to be fair. Oh, a bit of damage there. Touch that in. That's bad. Oh, that's got there. To the rear part of the car. It does flick up onto the rear here. Yeah, you can see it melting. Between this badge. Right, now I'll flip the car. Now we do this side. Good. This is quite a major thing, especially if you have a white car. If you have a black car, you don't really see it. But if you've got a white car, you see little, they're not really that little, but black dots. That's your tire. You see little brownie dots. That's your fallout. And that's what we're going to remove in the next step. Try and do this as carefully as possible. That is literally it. So we jet it off and spray the whole car with fallout. Cool. And that's it. Let's go jet it off. 3.5. That's it, yeah, 3.5. So that's the fastest version they do of this car. 2 litre. 2 litre turbo. 300 brake. All right, let's check that now. Now this is the fun part. My hands start hurting. They have to spray so much. The boring part. You have to leave this for ages. It is really hard on the summer to dry. Well, we should do some bits down south in a minute and I'll show you. Pull this up, you know. And there's quite a lot of fallout in this. Let me just fill this bottle up. Then I'll show you all the bits that are reacting, where it's been a year and a half. Um, yeah, it's really reacting to turning purple. Put some more in there. Probably show you. There you can see it there. See the little purple dots where it's reacting. It's like removing them from the paint. Here we've got loads. You know. And that's also what makes the car kind of like sandpaper effect. It won't make the car feel super smooth, but it will help in the ceramic, because it's coated. It will help the ceramic coating. And that's take a back to last. This is all clogging it. Then after we've done this, I'm going to jet it down, and then do a acidic snow foam, and then like get a cloth and then work it in. That was a big difference. Kind of bringing back the coating to life again. Mango stink of this stuff. It stinks. Smells like rotten egg. You can see it all in the bonnet. There's dots in there, yeah. Well, you know, I see it, but I'm going to find out the camera. It's all in the bonnet, but and, this is one stage that usually um, gets missed, what people don't do, but this is quite an important stage. Don't do this every time. I would do it on my personal car every 3 months. Need to actually put some all-purpose cleaner in the door shuts. Let's give them a clean. We're getting there. What's the time? Oh, nearly 1 o'clock. And I haven't even done the inside. Thought I was going to be back sooner. Thought it would be done sooner than that, to be fair, but it's taken a little. Well, I did start till I think half 10, half 11, half 12. It's been 2 hours and wanting to finish the outside. But where it's a detailed car, we are a bit slower because we have to be more careful. Where obviously, if it was a car that I'm going to be polishing, we haven't got to wait as long because I'll use a clay bar, so quicker than just waiting around. I wouldn't have to be so slow in the washing stage. And then clothes I would have put in from there and be taken out anyway. And not every detail they pay for and the wheels off treatment. That slows down the job quite a lot when you have to take the wheels off and deep clean them, especially if they've been looked after. Take this phone call. You right back? Hello? Yes, yes, how can you? Ah, yes, how you doing? You right? Yeah, you can pop by. Yeah, yeah. Charlie Mike 15, 0 Juliet Alpha. Base farm, that's the one. Cool, see you soon. Thanks, bye-bye. So that was someone going to come down. Need to have a look at their car, price them up. He had a, I can't think what car he said he had. Old Fender or something. Right, we're going to do the door shut, and then once I've done the door shut, this will be ready to jet wash down. Do the boot shut. And, whoop. Yeah, that's the long process of jetting it down. nearly jetted it. Right, now we're going to go get our acidic snow fine. Show you what I'm using. Garage therapy. What's it called? Got a little bit left on it. Yeah. Uh, Zero DMS. Is that it? Yeah. What's the other one? Zero. Oh, Decon shampoo. This one's DMS. Great stuff. It does bring back a lot of coatings that have been neglected where they've got. So I'm just using the last of this bottle. See what it is. Great stuff. What deionized water system do you use? I'm looking to buy one, but they all seem to be okay. Rarely get the TDS to zero. Right. I'll show you exactly why, because you're not using a four-stage system. So you're probably just using, excuse the jet wash. I should actually use that. It's quite fun to use. You're probably just using a, what's it called? Resin. That's my resin in there. Yeah. But you're missing out this stage. So I need to change the filters. But you have a pre-filter, you have two carbon filters, and then you have your membrane. So it comes in here at 250 TDS, 250. I can't think what it's called, the actual name for it. Well, it's 250. And it comes out of here at 50, then goes into my here. Basically, this stuff is just a polishing system. So resin is designed to polish off the water, not to knock it down from zero. So it goes in there about, actually it doesn't come out there at 50, it comes out of there about 40 to 35. It goes in there at 30 to 45. And then it goes in here. I have a tank in here, and it fills up my tank. So I have 200 litre tank. To be fair, I don't do loads of cars all day, so I don't really go through it that much. But that's how I run my system. If you're just having the resin, which is like the little gold balls, that's going to last you a couple of weeks, especially where we are, where we have hard water. It's only good up north where I think the water's actually like 50 or something. You can get away with just that. But here in Essex, the water's really hard. You have to have a pre-system beforehand. That I change the filters, pre-filters every 3-4 months. The main membrane every 2 years, and then the resin maybe twice a year, give or take. But at the minute, it's still at zero. So once it gets to 5 is when I change it. That's that. Now this is our acidic snow. We're going to spray it and then work it in. I'm going to get a cloth and work it all in. Gotcha, makes sense, thanks. If you go onto, it's called Xline, www.xline.com or Xline Systems, that's where I got that from. That's a 500 gallon per day unit. So it'll make 500 gallons in a day. That won't make 500 gallons because I've only got 25 psi going into it. When you want like 50, 60 psi going in, it'll make water a lot quicker, and it will also, the filters will last longer. But where we have such crap pressure here, it's just one of the drawbacks. But you can get bigger systems. I think that cost me 300 quid, the pre-system. And then the polishing system at the bottom cost me another 300 quid. But you can, with the 500 gallon per day, it actually comes with its own one, but I got it without that, so it's a little bit cheaper. But you can just buy that whole system that would be for you, but you have to run off obviously a water butt or a tank because it doesn't produce it fast enough for that the jet wash can use. It like drips in my tank. It was easy to set up, to be fair. It wasn't difficult. That side done. No, I don't think this front bumper, this bonnet's going to get saved. Cool, right. Now we can jet this off, roll it inside. Let's just make sure I've got all the dirt out of these grills first. I like dirty grills. It should be good enough now. I've got everywhere. Oh, put it in my eye. It's that. Now we can jet it all off. Start off on the roof. Gotcha. Can you hurry up? Stop mucking. Sorry, dude. Is this just microfiber? Yes, mate. I've already done the washing stage, so we're just using the microfiber. Really taking the piss. Where's your career to wash the soap out of your eyes? Carer. Hello, mate. I've just seen one of your touch-up jobs. Can I ask where you're located? We're Essex, Brentwood, mate. One thing I will say about the touch-ups, they are, I say, like a cover-up. They're not a replacement of a spray job. It's just if you didn't want your door painted. That's why I kind of got into it. Do that side first. Don't buy it at all, man. Of business play on, mate. Looks good on. It's all good, dude. Crack on. I can take it. I'll get my other phone so I can read what you're saying. Good job. Cheers, dude. I think I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I'll grab my phone. Oh, haha, don't bother, man. Looks good. I see what you're saying. What are you up to? You're not working? That why you're here? What are you saying? Oh, some of the bonnet come back. That's good news. You can see here, bonnet speeding up a lot better now. That's the acid wash just done that. Cleared out the coating. This is the boring part now, just getting the whole car down. Do have a customer coming, so I probably will end up cutting the live off. Or I can't put the phone down. That's because I'm chatting to you guys. I'm using it to read the chat. And then when you guys type, I can't see you. Okay? So I'm doing it for you. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but I've got the phone for you guys. So I can read chat. Look, I've got my stream up so I can read what you guys are messaging. Otherwise, I have to keep walking up to the camera because I'm using the camera on the back because it's a better quality. So I'm not on my phone like that. Don't worry, boss. And we're done. All the burn out, coating's back to life again. Right, we're done. Now I can put the phone down. When you get the car in, we put it up a ramp this one. We're going to dry it, hoover up the inside, and then I've got to do a coating on the outside of the top up. Let's just check everything's away from the car. Cool. I have to tidy up all my stuff, it's everywhere. Let's put this back in the bucket. There, I need to chuck them in the bin. Right, let's move the car in. I'll probably quit the live now, actually, guys. So let me switch it around. Right, appreciate everyone that's been watching. I'm gonna call it there for today, and then maybe I'll be on tomorrow, depending on what I've got in. So thank you very much. See you on the next one.